Um, so welcome to our Monday night, first one of June. I firstly wanted to go over the change of trainings. Okay, so I'll put this all in Vibe Nation as well, but um, there has been changes with the Sunday night calls and the Monday night 9 p.m. calls as well. So going forward, our team trainings will always be 8 o'clock on a Monday night. That's New Zealand time. The first Monday of the month, it'll be like just our direct Vibe Nation team. So it's more like us getting together as a team, what's on like with our personal team, promotions for the month, like
Another call going on. That's right. I'm like,
oh, promos that are going on, like all the things, like everything to keep you up to date. And then the rest of the Monday night calls we'll be joining with another sideline, another VP line in New Zealand, which is Emma Wojtas and Shauna Anderson. So same time, just a different Zoom link, and I'll send them on the day. But it's really good for us to be connecting with, other teams who are on the same path as us. And also when like we go to events, and it's so nice to know wider team and other people in Arbonne to connect with as well, because we all bounce different ideas off each other and there's no right or wrong person to work with. And then last thing you need to know is that every second Sunday, we are going to have our wider nation team training. So that's got the UK, it's got the Australia and New Zealand, and that will be on Sammy Reed's link, 8:30 on a Sunday night. So that'll be the Sunday coming. Okay. So I'll recap that into the group chat. And just note that anything else you see me put into Vibe Nation, I pop things in there that I think will be of value to you. And anything I put in there, I won't just put randomly. So if you see something come up that's outside of these times, like feel free to jump on it. Just know that it's not like super, it's not super like necessarily if you miss it. The Elevate to Vegas ones, that series has finished, but I think they're still doing that series of Elevate to Vegas has finished, but I think they're still going to have a 9 o'clock call as well. But I don't know what the plan is with that yet. So I'll let you know when I know. I haven't heard much from that. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly run over the promo. This is what I was going to get Katie to do. She's stuck with kids at the moment. So we've got Powder DM again this month, which is 3,500 in your success line. And you've also got Powder Area Manager, which is 15,000 in 1 month. This is so exciting to bring in. Like we've seen girls in this team do it. We've had Katie, Michelle and Renee, who's on the call right now, do this as well. And I know we've got other girls running for it this month. So it's such an exciting time, been cheering those girls on. Can't wait to be popping champagne with you all. And then it's reduced half price startup fee to start a business. So it's back to $75 or $65 Australian to start a business, or it's $45 or $40 respectively to start it, to upgrade. And then there's not many promos for products, and I'm pretty sure that's because Vegas is on this month, and they usually do a massive product drop. So I'd say there'll be huge things at the end of the month. So just like gear up for that. Super exciting. We've got a new flavor fizz, which is the sweet citrus. That sounds so good. I'm very looking forward to trying that. And the Inner Calm, the pink lemonade flavor. That last came out 3 years ago when I started a business. It was very popular. The flavor was very popular. And the Inner Calm, if you don't know what it's for, it's got 3 main ingredients. One is ashwagandha, the other one's saffron. The third one I can't remember off the top of my head, but they are like clinical provings that like they're just to like kind of calm you down, help to go to sleep better if you have it at night, but also like really, really good to help with anxiety and just like feeling a bit more calm. Maybe like students going into like exams, things like that. There are huge benefits to it. Okay. That is the products. I'm going to go talk about, guys, it's just me talking tonight because everyone else is busy. So you guys get a whole lot of Emily tonight. Pearl. So we've got our team get together at the end of the month. Really looking forward to this. We have just heard that Vegas is going to live stream, which is exciting. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the end of the month social, which is Saturday the 29th. That's 12 till 2 at the Roaming Giant. It's $60 a person. It gets your drinks, you get a full meal that you can order to start. You've got cocktails and mocktails, Michelle. There are like non-alcoholic options as well. And then there are, let's lean Perlin. And then there are, we can come back and live stream Vegas from my house. So this last year, we actually had it like a little weekend event at mine. We're just going to do it. You can stay as late as you want. We'll live stream it. Just so cool to do this together. You learn so much. There's so much power in events. And that one there is, they only do it once a year. The whole entire 6 countries get together in Vegas. It's absolute fun time. I'm going to start like putting up people in the Vibe Nation. I'm going to start sharing like Instagram accounts from people from New Zealand who are going over there, so you can follow them while they're in Vegas and see what they're like doing their business and get excited about it. So the ticket, if you want to, I'm going to buy one for us to watch anyway. But if you want, they have what you call like a I want it all set. So I want it all kits. And what that is basically every Vegas, they do a massive product drop and they launch all these new products. Last year was insane. They launched the mirror replacement. They launched the Derm Results Advanced range. They launched the Biosticks, which are the Pro Box for kids. There was something else. They did a few things. It was a huge product drop. And so no doubt they're going to have a huge one again. So if you want to be able to buy that I Want It All set, you do need to have your own personal link to the online Vegas. So like I said, I'm gonna buy one so we can all just come together and watch at my house. But if you want access to the I Want It All set, it has to go under your personal customer ID, your personal consultant ID, I mean. So yeah. What is there? Next thing I'm going to move on to is NTC in September. I think there's quite a good crew of us coming this year, which is exciting. So right now it's only $28 to save your seat, and then you don't have to pay the remainder until 2 weeks prior to the event. So I'm looking at places to stay. If you haven't been kept in the loop, we have blocked it out, and there's another company who have blocked it out for events, and there are no rooms available. But Arbonne is very aware of this, and they think there'll be more rooms released close to the time. In the meantime, I'm going to start looking for Airbnbs or closer hotels that we can all go stay together. But yeah, and I'm looking for places where I can book and possibly cancel for free because it's so ideal if you can stay at NTC. So last year, Glenna and I went. We shared a room. We got there the first day. We literally sipped cocktails by the pool for the whole afternoon and just hung out with other Arbonne consultants, got to know them. Like, it's so surreal because you meet all these people online, you become friends, and then you start seeing them in person and you hang out and you just gel so well because we've all got something so fun in common. Then the next day we had our conference all day. They do a beautiful buffet lunch. You have amazing speakers where you hear so much mindset stuff, so many skill-based training, like product training, business training. You just hear such a variety of trainings. You're also going to have our 4 wide, maybe she's 7 wide. Sarah Dunning, I don't know what she is, but she's huge. Like, her business is like the second biggest in the world in Arbonne, and she's our nation. So she's actually the nation above Sammy, and she's coming over for it, not just to speak, but she's going to come out and we're going to do, I think we're going to try to do a white party on a boat somewhere for our teams. So it won't just be our team, it'll be Kelly Dodd's line as well, who are going over there. It'll be the Australian girls. It'll be such a good time to meet other people there. And when we came back last year, Glenna closed out area and we as a team closed out region. Events just put so much fire in your belly, and you just realize through stories and you realize through people's journeys, and you just realize that how big this opportunity is. And everyone just catches on to it, and it's like a little plane, like everyone's just buzzing and it just takes off. And your energy flows through your conversations, your energy flows through how you shop online, and people are attracted to that and they come into your business. So highly recommend coming along. There are also some sale incentives for NTC. This was just released yesterday. So if you level 1, there's level 1, level 2. Level 1 is if you can do 2,500 CQV this month, June, July, August. That's each month, and then 5 new each month for June, July, August. You'll be invited to the VP party at NTC and awarded with a silver lanyard. So when we go to these events, you have a certain color for if you're consultant level, DM, AM, RVP, NVP, you have a certain color. That's why how people differentiate your levels. When you hit this level 1, you'll get a silver lanyard, so everyone will know that you hit these amazing targets and you had all these new amazing sign-ups in your own personal activity. Level 2 is double. So if you do 5,000 CQV and 10 new, you're going to be invited to the VP party. You'll get a special gift on and recognition on stage, which is in front of like the whole 500, 600 people. I don't even know how many people will be there. I think last year was 500. I think this year there'll be even more. But you'll be, it's 5 new PC. Actually, I have to check. Is it PC or IC? Oh, no, it's both. It's combined. So if it's 5 new PC or IC or 10 new PCs or ICs. It's always with 150 QV or plus, okay? And so you get recognized on stage with a golden lanyard to wear around as well. Okay, so I love NTC. I just feel like it's just a no-brainer to come along. It's just across the ditch. It's only a little flight. We have a lot of fun together. I have booked my flight for 9 o'clock on a Thursday, and I've screenshot that into the chat before. Pearl, if you're there, did you want to mute yourself and maybe talk about your experience at NTC? How much did my flight cost? Or I'll have to look that up. I'll look that up. I'll let Pearl talk and I'll look up my flight.
I'm in the car because it's quiet and my kids are raging tonight. This is who has 4 kids, honestly. So don't mind me. It's on and it's warm. But honestly, these events are so incredible because you get around all these people that are they haven't just joined the business and they'll just see how it goes. They have joined the business with that real fire in their bellies to grow and develop their business, grow and develop themselves as leaders. And so you're in this room surrounded by those people that just completely uplift you. I remember when I went, oh my gosh, this was not last year with pregnancy, but when I went, it was just absolutely the most exciting thing I had been to, because you're around people that also, no one's saying no to you in the business. Everyone's just pumped up. Everyone's been through the same challenges that you've been through. Like there's every different walk of life, whether it's a mum, a man, a dad, an accountant, a lawyer, a doctor, every kind of walk of life is there, and they're all succeeding in this business. And that's the exciting part, because you realize it doesn't matter who you are, as if you want this business, you can grow and develop this business, and that's flipping exciting. So I can't recommend it enough. Honestly, it's incredible. You've just got to get there and make the effort. And I always look at it like this is a small investment into what you're growing and what you're building, and you're able to then share this experience with others, and it will just totally ignite the passion inside of you to really go for the next goal and really dream big and have that big vision as well, which is awesome. Yeah. Do you want me to share on or did you already do that at the start?
Yeah, I ended up sharing it because I didn't know if you're coming on.
Yeah, no.
That's totally okay. Like Katie's stuck with kids. I've just had screaming kids all night too. I've just made it on. It's literally been a night for it. So that's all good. I'm just going to answer the questions in the chat. So Shalini and Nikki asked if it's 5 new PCs or ICs. It could be combined. You could get 3 ICs and 2 PCs, and that counts. Okay. But if they're an IC, it gets a bit tricky. The consultant needs 150 through a customer account. So say if you signed up a new consultant and they made an order over 150 QV, it doesn't count. And they only just switched this up when they changed the compensation plan at the start of the year. So that's just what you have to. I'm very good at keeping an eye out on this and checking you guys' numbers. So like I'll check it for you guys. Flights, I'm not sure. So I think last year I think I spent around $2,500 or $3,000 to get to NTC and back, which included flights, accommodation, the car, my ticket, and maybe like any spending money I had. So it is like a bit of an investment, but it's I just feel like it's so important to be investing in yourself and your business. And I'm not sure if you've ever heard of your business will only grow to the how much I probably haven't said this right, but how much you work on yourself and how much inner work, how much you do on your mindset. And, it's so valuable to always be working on ourselves. And like, shout out to you guys, all the top 1%ers, like jumping on trainings and everyone like jumping on live. And it just makes such a difference to your business and, showing up for your business and like not just you, but the girls in your team as well, because everyone watches you and they're watching you show up every single day. That is all I had to really talk about tonight. So if anyone had any questions, just like put them on, like you can shout them out now. You can do an ask, unmute yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there another meeting tonight or not? I'm sorry, I'm still confused.
That's all good. So there is a 9 o'clock one, and I thought it was a Discover Arbonne, but it's something about network marketing and why Arbonne. So I read it wrong. So it's with Leona Fell. It's 9 o'clock on.
It'll be great.
Yeah,
it'll be a good one. Yeah,
it will still be really good. So anything, if you see it in the Vibe Nation, just know like I feel like it'll be really good for you guys to jump on, and just know that everything will be recorded. So if I put something into the chat and you can't make it live, there's a like 99% chance I will drop the recording in there for you to watch if you can't make it on. Yeah. But just to recap, 8 o'clock is our Monday calls. Every second Sunday, we've got like our nation call, which is the UK Australia team and our New Zealand team. And then obviously 9 o'clock can be optional for the trainings as well. But I think the Vegas trainings have finished. All the pics I put out, do I use Canva? Yeah. That took me time to figure out too. Canva is like an art, by the way. If you have got Canva, like go on, get used to it. I pay for Canva Pro or whatever. But I just find it so useful because the way I talk to like when I talk to clients and customers and social media, I just find it just looks so much more personal than using like the stock standard Arbonne ones, which is nothing wrong with the stock standard Arbonne ones, but they just don't bring out my personality. So yeah, go hard and get creative. I think it's a fun part of this business too. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave the call there. Don't want to I'd rather keep it short and sharp than just kind of like babble and waste you guys' time. But yeah, thanks for jumping on, and I'm always here to talk to. And oh my god, I missed it. So tomorrow night, and one big factor I missed. So all this month, every Tuesday night and every Thursday night, I'm going to be doing a Discover Arbonne for 15 minutes. Okay, so just know that's there for you to invite people to. So if you're really looking at building and growing your business, I will just be inviting everyone and anyone who has skin in here onto those calls to check out the business. Don't be focused about the outcome. Just get people knowing what you're doing. Tuesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. for all of June. Okay? Awesome. Have a good night.
Love it. Ladies. You're amazing. Thanks, Em.
Bye, guys.